Hi everybody. So hello, happy Friday to you. Today I want to talk about the physical effects of stress on your body, and I basically put together a 10 symptom, kind of a all exhaustive list in my opinion. So before we get started, my name is Sally Harris, for those of you that are new here, and I help desperate moms of defiant adult children. I help them create a plan using techniques and strategies to help them eliminate the stress in their lives and give them hope and peace. So I will put a link below to my discovery call, and that's a free 30-minute call with me, and that's to deep dive into the situation, what is going on with your adult child, and how it's affecting your life personally. So let's get started. So today, again, the 10 symptoms of physical effects of stress. And I have a feeling that you moms, or everyone in general, has probably felt a lot of these. And again, it all boils down to that flight or fight mode that our bodies get stuck in. And so you definitely will relate, I'm sure. So number one is panic attacks. So that is kind of a scary thing. I've only had a few of those in my life, but I know people that have them a lot, and it becomes a real problem for people. That's where you get heart palpitations, you can get chest pain, lightheadedness, even feel hot all the time, feel warm. So that's something that we definitely deal with. Again, we're talking about chronic stress. Number two is headaches. And, the mind-body works together. So when we're stressed, we get a headache, right? A lot of times we'll get a stomach ache if we're nervous. So there's a lot of those things going on, but headaches is huge that people deal with. Number three is irritability. Like, duh, right? I think that's probably one that we all can say that, raise our hand to, as far as when we're constantly worrying about our child. Being irritable kind of comes with the territory for a while until you really learn how to deal with it. I know I was. And number four is breathing problems. Actually, some people get like the rapid breathing or shallow breathing, and they really struggle with that. That's kind of a scarier one. Number five, like I mentioned earlier, the upset stomach. You can get nauseous or diarrhea. A lot of times we get those, when we're nervous or when we're stressed, obviously. But sometimes even nerves causes that for a lot of people. Even good nerves, like you're going for a job interview or something like that, like you still get it. So it's still nervousness. Just again, it's that mind-body connection. Number six is extreme fatigue. After all these years, I am still dealing with that because of the fight or flight mode that my body was pretty much stuck in. I have adrenal fatigue. So I have to supplement for that, and things like that. So that is definitely something. I don't know if I'll have that forever, but that's just how my body reacted to all of the stuff that I went through. Number seven is muscle aches and pains. And interestingly enough, a lot of them are unexplained. You didn't fall down, you didn't hurt yourself, you weren't in an accident, and these weird things are happening. I've had a lot of that as well. Actually long after the majority of my stress even. So it's kind of interesting. I learned a lot about the whole mind-body connection and how our emotions literally get stuck in our muscles. Sounds crazy. And I didn't believe it at first either. But done a lot of research on it and talked to a lot of people. And I truly believe it because I've seen my pain go away when I deal with emotional issues. So number eight is increased blood pressure. I don't know if I've had that one or not. I know it feels like your blood pressure goes really high when you're really stressed out. Whether it's actually the numbers are up, I'm not sure on that. For me anyway. And number nine is a pounding heart. So you get heart palpitations. Those kind of go back to panic attacks, but you can get heart palpitations without a full-fledged attack. So that's number nine. And number 10, the last one, is depression. I think increased anxiety over a long period of time, it results in depression. It's the inability to have interest in anything that you used to have interest in, the feelings of guilt and hopelessness. And as moms, with dealing with what we have dealt with or dealing with, we have a lot of guilt. Unfortunately, a lot of moms have shame, but the hopelessness just kind of overtakes sometimes. And so So that is the 10 10 symptoms of long-term physical effects of stress. And so next week I want to share with you some of the techniques that I did to relieve a lot of my stress. Some of them are things that I too necessarily didn't believe in the beginning. I thought they were crazy, but they worked. So I'm going to share them with you. So I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Thanks.